How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style.
If I hear that it got God of War,
pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. That'll work.
let's try.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature? And here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection.
Okay, in the other
survival
episode,
of the
I will
strongest and so forth.
be on that
That's
dark
not
side.
instinct, then I don't know what is.
Not the one said, join me in the dark side.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
I wonder who killed it.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Huh. Okay, this game probably got me that Biomutant vibes here. Got me after all. It is a THQ thing. So that means that it's gonna be one of
It was
them
best
type-
to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. One down.
Okay. Really?
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Hack and slash. Hardly seemed fair.
I was saying, fool, like, I know I have a gun. I'm saying, why the heck is not? Oh, bad idea. I'm gonna remember to press circle.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Sharp steel. Hand up, further you go. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago.
Right.
But it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
What? Wait. I just... Oh, that was too easy.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Slice and dice. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay, first off, I've never... I don't know the words to say, like, this felt like familiar, but I mean, this whole Asian culture and the outfits, they kind of look like one of the games that everybody liked. Was number 2 or 3, I forgot the name was.
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Wow.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Toughened up. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Wait a minute, did that dude just pee on the... Wow. That's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. He actually peed on the sign. Great! What the hey, Bale? Wait, are we gonna fight it? Nope.
That Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah, that's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
On the right side.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Huh. So it's
That's
kind of
the
like
myriad
open world.
tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Yeah, how about if I'm gonna mark the freaking territory?
Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu is popular these days as the tribe grows stronger by the day. He suggests you let the Sifu do the talking when you meet. He prefers it that way. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original WUNG-FU disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, WUNG-FU and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
My God. Childhood village. Visit your childhood village.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Bullets everywhere.
A car.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Let me guess. Mark that freaking territory.
Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square.
Asilnatu kanamunta.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with locks on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Gimme. No, nothing.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of WUNG-FU is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Bola kudo.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Andro bendnam pusa.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Andro bola kudo.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Dere andro tu konda.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined. Better watch out.
A funky donkey Danny.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
A funky donkey Danny. Ieri tutti ama se le mai multe.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though.
Bogo is manura.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Naki sisana basurangu in indigori aboritare.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Naki sisana basurangu in indigori aboritare.
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Chialdo male canoro tono.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Arialoche nui mumera. Antoro.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right.
Arialoche nui mumera.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Pialtuma.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Roemutono. Volakamunum rutna.
You won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction.
You know, I did press square and that didn't work. I guess that's supposed to happen. Jerks.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Moomer too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching WUNG-FU to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
I could have sworn I saw some over there. Yeah.
He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal, and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle. Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. Wants you to prove that with some practice first. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. That's why you should be sure to thank him for it. Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. Figuring that out is half the fun. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
amun.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Ferena masalapu.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Yo no massaman barud.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
She got one strong
Nothing could stop Lupin from
strong
setting the
lungs
world
right
on
there.
fire.
Antoro. Quien si. Temanu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Arialoche nui mumera.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Ferena masalapu. Domale tu.
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight.
Ferena masalapu. Quien si.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Asana yotutupu.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her. Exactly what she wants you to do. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Fits nice. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? No. In flames. Refreshing. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. Let's see. History is nothing but a series of stories. Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it. Never thought I'd see a clothes soaker from the long gone again. It's an up-cleaner of unwash, the clean-cut way to unstain garb. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. A flush stool from the back in time. It's an apparatus. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Reflexed. You got the moves. Watch for new trails. No time for yawning. Day is calling. So many places to be today. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that foul. They can carry you anywhere you like, Well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. One down soon. Bomber Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance.
Wow. Glitch.
Let's see. You have a chance to change the future for good or bad. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He'd lie if he claimed it was all good. You changed after your Mooma and Popsy passed, and he understands why you had to leave. The old village being a constant reminder of what happened. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Loopa-Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction? Supposes that's all any of us can do. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. Figures everyone does. They seem unusually dedicated to finding them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone. So you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. There are more crates from before the apocalypse left out in the wild. Easy to find if you keep an eye out. You should be able to gather enough scrap to upgrade the Mekton from them. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. Don't waste too much energy. That's the leftover you're looking for.
You kidding me?
Still feel dizzy? That means you're still alive. Shield your eyes if the daylight hurts you.
Nope, that ain't gonna work. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
The world needs saving. Make the most of the day. That's a resource totem. A monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. That's a Jagni tribe outpost. So much damage. Pound them down. Don't forget the past. Learn from it. Says you should take the time to enjoy what we have while you watch the leaves fall from the tree of life. They love the juice that Jumble makes. So good. He gathers ingredients from all over. Surprisingly tasty. Says you'll know as soon as you taste it. Says it's hard to find Jumble, but it's so worth the effort. Keep on the lookout for him, and you should find him. Then buy a juice from him fast, before he runs out. Says they hope you find him soon. Rito and his bandits make camp here. Take care. Down to half your health.
Hey, fool. Stop that.
Not enough key energy.
Out of the way. Dude! Get the freaking gun, idiot! Dang! What the heck is wrong with you?
Great shot. It's darkest between the stars.
No, that's literally pissed me off. Like this stupid mechanic here, like you trying to use the freaking gun and it ain't work.
Let's see what you can find.
I'm what?
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions. Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Light instantly banishes dark.
Sand is treated at 8 a.m. I have never heard a single good thing about this level. I've never heard somebody say, hey, Dom, this level's fun. Hey, Dom, you're gonna have a blast. Hey, Dom, I beat this level in 10 minutes. I've never heard of
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
You could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
Yeah! Y'all some demons for making me play this shit. Real talk. Real talk. Without the prince to command,
There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest and recovery, when day can become night, and the other way around.
Is almost certainly not a fan of mine. Time to get my ass beat. Let's see what's happening. the metal fucking dome she's got around her shit? Yeah, that means it's still gonna be dark as fuck, even though it's supposed to be bright because it's 8 a.m. Shit! Well, it looks like Sandy is hibernating. That means she made it out okay. What the? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Embrace the day.
Despite the fact that we didn't go in through the front door?
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead.
Then I probably wouldn't have got mine.
Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
The other side of that wall.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
Can I really not take that?
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
So do not run under any circumstances. That I have learned.
The light shines on.
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst. We're just the best.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, I'm not beating this. So I gotta find 8 components to a fucking flamethrower and not get bodied by sand. Oh, and by the way, there's a robot that looks like it makes a lot of noise too. What's this yellow line? I don't know. Maybe you can't get tossed? As long as you're on the right side of the yellow line? Oh, it says no running. Oh, maybe that is like the no running line.
Pain is nothing
You know,
to
if you
you.
run on the other side.
Things seem simpler now.
Sounds like she's sleeping off to the right over there. Now, I don't understand how this could be difficult. If I can do the entire level without running, is it an instant win? Certainly not, because there must be something that makes noise. That I'm gonna inadvertently trigger? What the fuck is that? And it's gonna get me fucked. You know, more or less, basically. Like, there must be like a tripwire, or a bell, or some fucking shit on the floor that's gonna make a lot of noise. I just don't know what that is yet. I'm sure I'll find out the hard way, though. Of that I am certain. Oh, I ran! Did I run? Did I run? Did I run? So, are the components not inside of this house where they are? Do not run under any circumstances. That bitch is loud as fuck. I'm wrong about that. I might be wrong about that. You can't do anything with that. Okay.
A waste of time.
Can't do anything with that. So is the
Rätt så
flamethrower
då
not in
Redlatch
here?
gör orge.
Argues that it's hard
I
to
think
know
it might
what's
not be
happening.
in here.
The world is
Again, if I
crumbling
read
so
the story,
fast.
I might know that.
Manugin-yaku.
But I'll be
One
dead
person who might
before I
know
read the
better
story.
is that
Fuck the
bookworm,
story.
Saul.
I think I'm gonna bounce.
Repanakidai nevershunte ba tulo mudre mayo.
He likes his alone
Okay, right, so
time,
I've
though, and wanders in the
got this,
cluppy dunes to get it.
It's like a hairdryer. What the fuck is this thing? What did I just pick up?
Anu papuno tulo
I
mudre
don't know
mayo.
what this is.
Thinks you should look for the
And I
books
don't really
first.
wanna try to
Books
use
in
it
cluppy dunes might
because
be
I'm
an
not
even
certain.
better bet.
Emma hori tulu Adrianku.
Claims the last they saw Saul,
Here.
he was headed into that dune heat.
Bring the
Anu
hairdryer
papuno.
to the...
Figures no one will bother him
okay,
there.
so it is
Beh,
updating my
Can't
book.
say he's all that wrong about that.
Pepe tuyo tutu mayo.
Says that's the right way
Bring
to
the
think about
hairdryer
know-how.
Oh, okay, so it is updating my goal. I fucking ran. Y'all see what that says? I am completely removing the shift key from my keyboard. I will not print any circumstances right now. I think that's probably the toughest part of this fucking level is not accidentally because otherwise I don't think that's me. So I'm just gonna disable my ability to sprint altogether and hope that that really is the only thing. But there's no way that can be a thing. See, I've heard nothing but bad things about this level. And if all anybody had to do was rip off a fucking ship, there is no way that this level will be that difficult. I just don't believe it. There must be something here. Am I hearing something? Do I have to bring everyone back individually? Oh yeah, because now I gotta go in by the fire, melt the bitch, and then put it on the table. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you all something right now. If I go in here, and whatever the monster is that is also playing this game kills me, and I find out that you lose all of your pieces when you die, I'm done, and I'm never playing this again. Okay, just so y'all know, I fucking hate this game as fuck!
Boxes like this.
No running. Sure we'll be doing that. I do like that this shit is close.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
That I approve of. And close to the staircase. But there is certainly something else out here. I just don't know what.
It's true that the eye box is a medium. It's the antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the eye box broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the field.
I can't even see the fucking ladder
Cofintra
to get out. That's
Bidwitchen.
alarming. This game is something fucking else. I'm ready.
Cofintra
Oh no, you can walk on top of the snow piles. Okay, which is kind of nice.
Cofintra
Because then you can see down
Bidwitchen.
into the shit. What the? What the fuck?
Cofintra Bidwitchen.
The nut alarm 1000 will track you down until his prime directive of waking me, no, not me, of waking
USA.
Sandy up has been fulfilled. Hope y'all enjoyed this gameplay of Around the Clock at Bikini Bottom. This was the finale of this game. I will never, listen to me, I will never be back here playing this game ever again unless for some fucking reason
Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work.
1,000
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Back to this video. I want you to look at the light to this light ratio. And unless it says 8,000 shits.
It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Oh, I ran. Did I run? Did I run? Did I run? Set me a timer for 10 minutes. If I haven't beat this, then
You found Hogger Hum. There's a thingamajig broker somewhere in there.
let's go. Sandy
Let's see.
at 8 a.m. I have never heard a single good thing about this level. I've never heard somebody say, hey, Dom.
You can't really understand your story till it's
Hey,
done.
Dom, I beat this level in 10 minutes. I've never heard a single motherfucker on this planet or any other say anything like that, and I'm already tilted. Let me just run this shit. Let me just run this shit. Let's motherfucking kill. Y'all some demons for making me play this shit. Real talk. Real talk. Without the prince to command, I don't care. I forgot I don't give a fuck about the story. And this is some shit with Dirty Dan, I'm sure. And Sandy's big ass is almost certainly not a fan of time to get my ass beat. Let's see what's happening. Fuck. So it is 8 a.m., but y'all see the metal fucking dome got around her shit? Yeah, that means it's coming darker, though it's supposed to be bright on at 8 a.m. Shit. Well, it looks like Sandy is back. That means she made it out okay. I don't care. Enter Sandy's fuck! It's Patrick coming in with me. Oh, for the love of the Lord. For the love of the Lord, please, no. I'm probably doing something with this lock, and maybe I would have known it if I would have been able to read, but I certainly didn't get that. I guess I'm gonna be walking around out here. Oh my god, is this already? Am I already in danger or no? Remember the last time we were noticed?
Bang around.
There's something burning.
So many trees in this region.
I did not just get killed by Sandy, though. I'm not even in Sandy's tree. How in the flying fuck could I get body? I'm not even in the tree, though. Am I? I don't know. Y'all know goddamn well I'm not paying attention to the story. Not one micro.
It's bang shelter 4F.
Not a lick.
Nothing.
Not a single
Crack
lick
that.
am I paying attention to the story. So I'm sure. I don't know what the fuck is happening, and I certainly don't know where the fuck that building is that I was in a second ago. Wait, Patrick, remember the last time?
Uppercut it.
Oh, yeah, she wore it. I guess they noisy. We should. Right, okay, so we are inside of her house. Despite the fact
Well,
that
it's harvest.
her door. Oh, right. So if I would have actually paid attention, then I probably wouldn't have got by. But you know damn well I didn't do any of that. And so I did. Now the fire is definitely on the other side of that wall. But the thing I'm looking for is probably over here. Wait, can I really not take that? Oh, that's real looking. Why can't I take that? It's dark as fuck. So do not run under any circumstances that I have observed. Building a flamethrower. Oh, fuck, no. Shit! Search for the... Oh, I'm not beating this. Oh, I'm telling you right now, I'm not beating this. So I gotta find 8 components to a fucking flamethrower. by saying. Oh, and by the way, there's a robot that looks like it makes a lot of noise, too. What's this yellow one? I don't know. Maybe you can't get tossed? As long as you're on the right side of the yellow line? Oh, it says no running. Oh, maybe that is like the no running line. You know, if you run on the other side.
Coming up on day end.
Sounds like she's sleeping off to the right over there.
At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed.
If I can do the entire level without running, is it an instant win? Certainly not, because there must be something that makes noise. That I'm gonna inadvertently trigger. What the fuck is that? And it's gonna get me fucked. You know, more or less, basically. Like there must be like a tripwire or a bell or some fucking shit on the floor that's gonna make a lot of noise. I just don't know what that is yet.
That's definitely for the command.
Well, then I am certain. Oh, I ran! Did I run? Did I run? Did I run? So are the components not inside of this house, or they are? Do not run under any circumstances. That bitch too loud as fuck. Am I wrong about that? I might be wrong about that. You can't do anything with that. Okay. Can't do anything with that. So is the flamethrower not in here? I think it might not be. Again, if I read the story, I might know that, but I'll be dead before I read the story. Fuck the story. I think I'm gonna find out. Oh, they are in here. Okay, right, so I've got this. Oh, wait. I think it's like a hairdryer.
Welcome to the Surf
What did I
Epheladon,
just pick
where the
up?
horizon rests on the surfy goo.
I don't know what this is. And I don't really want to try to use it because I'm not certain that it isn't loud as fuck. Oh, here. Bring the hairdryer to the blueprint. Oh, okay, so it is updating my goal. I fucking ran. Y'all see what that says? Ah! I am completely... Y'all see what that says? Ah! I have completely removed the shift key from my keyboard. I will not sprint under any circumstance except right now, moving forward. I think that's probably the toughest part of the level. We cannot exit that thing and sprint. Because otherwise, I don't see
You
another
gotta be kidding me. How many? Oh my god.
Itchy trigger finger. You're absolutely drained. You've had better days.
That's how dark it is. Oh, this game is so Oh no, you can walk on top of the snow piles. Okay, well, just and then you can see down into the shit. What the fuck? This was the finale of this game. I will never, listen to me, I will never be back here playing this game ever again unless we're not fucking shot. 8,000 likes. About this game ever again. I want you to unless it says 8,000 likes on the like side, you can go back to hell. I'm playing this shit anymore.
Clonkety clonk. Burn, burn.
Hey, fool.
For sure paid you to explain that so they didn't get sued, bro.
It's shockingly dark out there.
Right? He got that bread coming in, bro.
The game gonna start. Alright, look, so this game has special roles. I'm just saying all, but I'm gonna surprise y'all every round. Alright, so special roles are Dodo Bird, and Dodo is his job is to try to get the bounty goose is supposed to get killed first, and they get a reward. The engineer goose can use vents, but they're not a killer. The vigilante goose can kill.
Dude.
Yes, bro, this game got roles for Berlin. Exactly, bro.
And the medium goose can see ghosts, and the cannibal duck, he can hide bodies by eating it.
Oh my god, this is fire.
There's one more role for ducks, and it's more from the duck, and they can impersonate other players.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that in, Brandon.
I think I already know who imposter is. Gas station ain't moved since he got in here, bro. Oh, okay, he's moving. My fault.
Yeah, ready up.
All yours.
Let's get into this, man.
Big boy Goose, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. Like they said, Among Us Energy has a whole storyline. There's up to 16 players on this game, and I guess we'll see why. I heard the tasks are like super. They're a lot more engaging than the previous ones. What do you need me to do here? Eject the garbage. Oh, I hold it. I'm just nervous. Hey guys, excuse the nerves. Reset the power. Okay, so tab is on. Okay, bet. I'm about to go reset right now. Whoa. Oh, wait. I'm just walking. Oh, from you? You talking about from you? Bro, I just got here, bro.
Yo, you need a backup. You need a backup, homie.
Bro, you gotta teach me how to play at least round one.
Yo, 6 feet, bro. 6 feet, bro.
This man moving wild. Chill out. Bro, see, why are you on me? Can't trust nobody. Sad. It's just sad.
Oh my god, this thing is level 11? You kidding me?
I'm doing tab 7. I'm doing tab 3.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh no! No! I don't want to die! Get me out of here! Oh, hit me! Hit me! Oh, come on with that freaking loading!
You do not have to do nothing in here, bro.
I am dead! Dead. Hey, watch it. Fuck off. Ramp.
Why are you always watching me? Exactly. You need to back up. I just. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. To the station. I'm done. Somebody's keep body here. We just got body. Where's Sosa? Where's Sosa?
He's alive. Back up. Oh, thank God. Alright, so he's got killed.
Your energy is garbage, bro.
Right? That's what he's saying. Listen, bro, I'm scared out of my life, bro. I'm just
Sand gets everywhere.
Okay, fair.
Alright, well, Cam, you found a body, so. You know, I was gonna say the lab body is.
That brick-brack could still have some good stuff in it.
He's behind me, isn't he? Oh no.
I'm looking at you, bro.
Half-life.
Wait, is it?
You showed up after the light went off. I got Johnny the killer. You calling out Rose right now? Oh shit. Hey, I was just scared, bro. My apologies. I'm gonna take you to the
Intensive. 5.
I'm gonna take the bridge over there now, yeah. Right, go up. Biggie. Hit this catacomb. Whoa, whoa. No, he's about to beat me again. This isn't like something. How you doing? See, why, Johnny, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, something. Let him talk to me in front of me, bro. Yeah.
Bash down. You're low on health.
Likewise, I respect you too, bro. Okay, thank you, bro. Dang, I appreciate it. Likewise, bro. Okay, let's go separate ways now. Respect given. Oh, I'm not falling for it. I respect you, Johnny, always. Like, no, bro. What y'all doing? No way. How do we accuse him? What's the alarm button at?
I have the alarm button. You trying to accuse me?
Bro, I heard you was bribing to not kill people. You said 10. No, you're not finna. No.
To die. Whoa.
No, I'm gone, bro.
That's cap. No, that's cap. Yo.
No.
Kim, are you over here?
Bro, what is?
So we still not gonna suss Rose, like she's excited about the body. She surely did. Look at her, bro. Anything you like to say?
You gotta defend yourself. Pretty much for the entire time.
That was a perfect scratch.
Lego Masters, he's back with a bang.
This place is wonderful, but this isn't a vacation.
What's up, Salmon Squad? I am the Game Salmon, and welcome back to Tubbyland. You guys really enjoyed this series, and I appreciate that you enjoy it so much, and thank you for hitting that like button. In this video, we are going to do two things. We are going to play the Secret Night, and we're also going to play the... Hold on, I'm forgetting the name. What is it? What is it called? The Insomnious Night. We're gonna do the Insomnious Night. No promises on beating them because, like I think I said this in the last episode, like, very difficult nights nowadays stress me out because I don't have all day to record, and so I have to, like, just do the best I can. So at least I'm gonna showcase what the nights even are. If you're excited for this video, please hit that like button. It helps out a lot. And also be sure to hit the subscribe button. We're going for 300,000 subscribers. Now, I would imagine that a lot of people are super curious about the Secret Night, and I think I got enough hints about how to access that Secret Night. I actually have to get jump scared, and I have to die to one of these animatronics, and then on the newspaper, I am losing my mind today. On the newspaper, there's something for me to click. Somewhere, I have to click in a special spot or something, and then I can access the Secret Night. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, someone come kill me.
That bric-brac could still have some good stuff in it.
Almost spilled my drink. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea to just take a sip right there. Alright. Okay. I have to click somewhere on the picture. Oh, it was the picture.
Something cut the power. Right click to use your light and track it using the monitor. How do I track whatever's here? How do I track things? Is that thing a thing? Hello? Oh god. Hello? Is there someone here? How? I'm not sure how I'm... I don't know what that is. How should I know what that is? What time is it? Okay, it's 12 a.m., so this is a full-on night. I'm assuming I'm supposed to track it either in the left or right camera? I have power up here. Oh god. I'm hearing something. Like, I hear music. I don't know why. Can't I just go back and forth like this and survive? Can't I just do that? Because obviously I scare whatever this stupid thing is away with my light. I use my light to scare it away. So why
That's a den for dangerous critters for sure. Nothing beats the darkness.
Why are you there? Nunu! Nunu? How do I get rid of Nunu? Is that a thing that I have to worry about? Oh, you know what? Maybe... Oh god. The light up here is my flashlight. So I'm supposed to use the monitor to track where he is so I don't waste power. That's what's happening. How do I get rid of Nunu? Goodbye! Oh! I hold my light on him and then he goes away. So that's what that music was. That was Nunu just being a jerk.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I want to go on by the end of the day.
Okay. It's 3 a.m. I don't know how long it's been 3 a.m. Wait, no! Go away? There you go, okay. I don't like using my light for that long. Okay, how am I supposed to track him in the monitor? I have no idea. Because it looks like I only need to use cams 1 and 8. But I don't know... Like, is there an audio cue I'm supposed to be listening for? No. Oh, God. Oh, okay, I died to Nunu. Alright, well, that's one way to die. I was hoping I would die to the new animatronic just to see what the heck it was. Or is what the heck it is. Is that the proper grammar? I don't know. Alright, this time I'm going to pay very close attention to cams 1 and 8. Because I need to conserve my flashlight power and primarily use it against Nunu. Okay. Get rid of you. Oh, you okay? What the heck? That animatronic also closed my game, so I have to like open the game every time, which is no good. Is that the animatronic from like Tubbyland 3? What was his name? Like PTSD? I know that's not the name. That's the name of the disorder. PTLD. I was close. PTLD 93. Well, maybe it's not PTLD because that looked different. Quite frankly, I did not get a good look at it. He kind of jump scared the crap out of me, and I got scared. I wonder if I really even should use the monitor. I mean, the game wants me to use the monitor, but maybe, just maybe, I don't care about the monitor. Let me do this. Let me just occasionally look around. Occasionally. Why do I hear laughing? Oh, do I have to listen to laughing? Let me turn my sound up, which is a terrible idea, by the way. Maybe this is what I have to do. Maybe I'm onto something. I think I got this. And then I hover my light over Nunu, make him go away. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we're still looking good on power. It's probably still... Oh, it's 1 a.m. Okay. Guys. Oh, this is it. I may die, but at least I'm onto something. At least I feel like I know what I'm doing. Take that! It's 3 a.m. and I have most of my power. This is good. This is excellent. It's 4 a.m. Doing okay. I need Nunu to calm down. Nunu only affects my monitor, right? Wait! Get out of here. I saw you spawn. Okay. It's 5 a.m. Oh, that's good. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. I don't need to use the monitor. What does the game want me to do with the monitor? Get out of here, Nunu. Turn to 6. I know we're right there. Using up my flashlight a lot more. I don't want a surprise jump scare. I would like a surprise 6 a.m. though. Can I get a surprise 6 a.m.? That'd be cool. Get out of here. Hey, ship complete. Do I get any more, or is it like, congrats, you beat this non-canon knight? Okay. Do I get anything for that, or no? So basically this is just everyone being super aggressive, right? That's what's happening? I am realizing it's been a while since I recorded this game and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember my strategy. Guys! I don't remember my strategy! Oh no! I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, let me... Okay. I can do this. I don't think I can do this, but I'll give it a few tries, okay? I'll try. Is that new character in this one? Is it? Oh god. Is that new character in? Okay, so, like, literally all I need is, like, milliseconds to get Lala away. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need more than just a few milliseconds because obviously that was Lala, right? Game! Does this knight have a like milliseconds to get Lala away? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need more than just a few milliseconds because obviously that was Lala, right?
You could get any large 3-time pizza for just $10 and you can carry it out. Or get it delivered right to
Does this knight have a blue tint to it? I don't remember my strategy. Guys! I don't remember my strategy! Oh no! I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, let me... Okay. I can do this. I don't think I can do this, but I'll give it a few tries, okay? I'll try. Is that new character in this one? Is it? Oh god. Is that new character in? Okay, so, like, literally all I need is, like, milliseconds to get Lala away.
It's a wonder this is still such a lush place.
Maybe not. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need more than just a few milliseconds because I'm
right? Game! Does this night have a blue tint to it? Or is that just because I've been looking at night 6 and night 6 is just red everywhere and so I'm just having like, I don't know, color shock and like, oh no, everything's blue! No, there's Lala. Keeping Lala away, but we also have Dipsy here. Yeah, my strategy's coming back. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. I'm just really careful about Lala! No, it's not time for Teletubbies! I forgot that thing existed! No, it is not time. It's not time for Teletubbies. They need to get you
Color ID from Sherwin Williams. Color palettes curated just for you.
There it is! Ah, Paul, why? This is quickly becoming one of those situations where it's like, how long can you... I'm just really careful about... Lala! No, it's not time for Teletubbies! I forgot that thing existed! No, it is not time. It's not time for Teletubbies. They need to get you...
Midwich.
There it is! Ah, Paul, why? This is quickly becoming one of those situations where it's like, how long can you survive, rather than, can you beat the night? I know this night is beatable. People have beaten this night. I am just super out of practice, and I don't know if I want to go through the hell of actually beating the night, because I suck at this game. I don't see PTLD during this night. Like, I don't see him anywhere. At all. I made it to 2 a.m. Is that like the furthest I've gone? Oh, hit the door! Oh god, yeah, there goes half my power, and there goes my chance of beating the night for this round. Not that I had a chance to begin with! Yo, I made it to 3? Ah! No, it's not! It's not... Oh! God, okay, yeah, you just ruined my power. And there goes Nuno, and there goes the game! Look, you know what? I'm gonna take that as a win. I made it to 3 a.m. on, like, my 4th or 5th attempt on the Insomnious night. And I don't know if I want to go through the hell of beating the night. Probably nothing. I'm gonna end the video there. I know that there are other people out on YouTube who have beaten the night, so if you want to go see the ending to that night, or if you want to just see another ribbon over here or something, go check them out. I don't know who's beaten it, I just know it has been beaten. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Tubbyland. I actually really enjoyed this particular series and have wanted me to return to some sort of Tubbyland type game. And so yeah, if there's ever an Act 2, I will definitely consider playing it through. So thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to click on the end cards at the end of this video. Also be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already done so. I love you guys so much. Go out there and make someone's day. Be happy, stay happy, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
And is she with Richard now? No. Where is she?
She's nowhere. She died.
I'm sorry, Maria.
Run Maria Racina for missing person.
We're on it. Cell phone is registered to cab driver Ricardo Garcia.
Ricardo? Richard, that's the same name.
Sounds like it. Finn called, managed to track him through the cab company. Ricardo Garcia, what did I do? You got a cell phone? Hi. Jeez, I lost it. Where? If I knew that, it wouldn't be lost. Got a daughter? Yeah, right. How old is she? I'm right, I don't know. Never seen her because her lovely mama stole her. Where's your mother live? Spanish Harlem? Come on, take me.
Where are you from, Maria?
From here. America.
Your English is very good. Where did you learn it?
My mother taught me. She was a teacher.
Did she teach you at home or at school?
At home.
Where do you go to school?
My dad says I don't need to.
Don't you ever go to stores or to the park? You ever go to movies?
I don't go out.
You have to go out sometimes.
Stay in my room.
Police, where's your daughter?
Why? What lies has this loser been telling you? You can't just walk in here. ¿Por qué no te dices aquí? ¿Qué es lo que quieres?
Hello, Liv? Hold on. Who is this? What's your name? Sorry, what? Captain, this is Finn. Stock car is child safe. Okay. Come on back. Now, how the hell did Maria end up with Garcia's phone? Knowing it, he could have even cloned the number. I thought that went out in the 90s. Exactly. Beyond. Well, speak English, for God's sake. Digital data intercepted. So we can't trace this guy to his phone bills. We can, but it takes days. She's already been on 50 minutes. John, mine? How's it going? Oh, great. I got 50 men trying to search 2,000 apartments here, Captain. Sorry, gonna have to tighten the news, but the girl's gonna give us more help.
Tell me, Maria, is there anything else in the room, like
A
paper,
perfect
letters,
fit.
bills with an address on it?
Nothing. I'll be just inside.
Did you look inside it?
Yes, look.
What kind of clothes?
It's so tempting to just sit and relax.
When I dress up.
Maria, what about your dad's jacket? Why don't you look inside and tell me if there's anything else in the pocket, okay?
Okay.
Not a lot, she's still free.
Is there any chance she's making this up?
Some of the things don't make sense. I think she's for real.
I've got a dial in that's not coming into track her accent.
Olivia, I found a piece of paper. I squashed up.
Good job, sweetheart. What does it say?
It says Brugger's, 342 94th Street. And then lots of numbers.
Do you know the place?
That's Fruggo's joint. Tread carefully.
Do you know Felipe's Burgers?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's where Richard buys my food.
West Street is nearly 20 blocks off this here.
There's this Richard buys food there all the time. You probably know it. Good job, Maria. Very good job.
This is it. 342 94th Street. What do you mean? It's nothing here.
Maria, when is the last time Richard brought you food from Felipe?
I don't know.
Felipe's burned down 3 months ago.
We got more than 100 officers out there chasing the cats. We haven't got to
Maria, I can't help you if you're lying to me. Then what would happen? Maria? Call her again.
It's starting to add up. Roasted.
It's time to switch.
incoming terminal.
At Domino's, we're constantly innovating to find better ways to deliver you pizza, which is why we're testing driverless delivery powered by Neuro, and it's got someone back to their old habits. Avoid the noise when you get any 2 or more medium 2-topping Domino's pizzas delivered for just $5.99 each. Not all 5G networks are created equal.
The surf's so wide here.
Shut the edge up.
T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, most reliable 5G network. You're clearly someone who takes care of yourself, so why was the screening for colon cancer? Because when caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive and detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages. Tell me more. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your prescriber or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you.
You could do even more now.
Remember when driving was fun? It was an act of freedom and inspiration. Somewhere along the line...
That's Fruggo's joint. Tread carefully.
Like sports cars from the hills, trucks that take you to incredible places, colorful crossovers, cars loaded with technology.
Baked.
Colin, Geico. Great service without all the drama.
People are always asking, what makes organic value?
You're bruised.
I hope you did.
Captain, this is Julia Ortiz, dialect expert. I work with the Court. Donald Bennett, Olivia Benson. Tell us what you need.
Rhonda, I think it's her. Same number.
Hello? Is Maria? Sure, honey. I'll put you right through.
Oh, Tom.
What's here?
Liv, Maria called 911 again. They're putting her through. Now, the call location has changed near the Holland Tunnel, so she must have moved. I'm stopping the search at Harlem and sending Finn downtown. Any luck?
I think she's from Central America. El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras. I
I hear more to narrow it down. Maria, it's Olivia. I'm so glad you called back.
It wasn't like you didn't have to get angry.
I wasn't angry with you, sweetheart.
Yes, you were. The voice was angry.
No, honey, I was just worried. Now, listen, Maria, we are tracking your phone call because that's how we're going to find you. And I can see here that you've moved.
No, you're still here.
Then is the room moving?
Move here. Why are you teasing me?
I'm not. I'm just trying to work things out, Maria. Hold on, okay?
What are we going to believe? The technology or the...
Maria, can you hear any noises?
I don't know. The car.
I'll see what that is. I'll get on the Port Authority PD. We shut down the tunnel, search every van, every truck leaving Manhattan.
Tunnel's gonna be shut down for hours.
Maria, were you born in New York?
Yes.
Maria, my friend Julia's here, and she can tell exactly where people are from just by listening to them talk.
No, I can't talk anymore. I'll get in trouble.
Why will you get in trouble?
We'll be angry. You'll do things. I'll even know you. I have to go.
No, Maria, please don't go. It's okay, honey. Please don't go. Honey, you're not going to get into any trouble. Are you from Honduras?
You get them for Lisa?
I will.
Yes.
Where in Honduras? The locals call Tegucigalpa, the capital. And where in Tegucigalpa are you from?
125 Brainiac Federal, apartment 3.
We're going to need to talk to the Honduran consul.
Refreshed.
Maria, who brought you to America?
Someone has to end this plague before it's too late.
He knows that I some sort of exactly going on at the consulate. What do you want the consuls to do?
Put us in touch with the Honduran police.
I'll go see him in person.
You know him?
Not yet.
Came across the desert and through the big fence. A man was waiting. He took me to New York.
And this was after your mom died?
No, she was still alive.
Your mom sent you away?
To be with my dad in America.
You mean Richard?
I don't know. Please, when are you coming to get me?
Soon, Maria. You have to be brave.
Let's just marvel at it all.
Maria, listen to me. Richard isn't going to hurt you. Did your mom send you to him?
No. She sent me to my own dad.
Sweetheart, I don't understand. I thought Richard is your dad.
He's my new dad. My mom and dad told me so much money, so I belong to Richard now.
What does he do, Maria?
I don't want to talk about it.
Does he do bad things to you?
He hurt me a lot. And then his friend hurt me. So I can take his picture.
You found a manufactorium, a place where Toxanol made all sorts of things during the days gone. This is a radioactive zone. It's not healthy to go too far in without protection.
What do you want me to do?
Connect us with the police and to go seek out the higher up the better. You can open doors for us.
We got a problem, Captain. The second call came at 6:54. It's now 7:29. If he's moving, the tower position would have changed by now. He's probably stuck in traffic behind our roadblock. Who would know she would have moved a couple blocks in a half an hour? There's something else. The phone signal. Normally calls triangulate off 3 cell phone towers, but both times this phone is only giving us a reading off of 2. I've asked the communication message to the FBI to come in, but what can we do now? Ask Maria to hang up and call me again. We'll see what happens to the signal. No. We can't risk losing her again. Liz has been talking to her for nearly 2 hours. We're still not close to finding her. What do we got to lose?
You want me to hang up?
But please just confess all. And then what do you do? Maria is going to help us find her. Do what tell me.
Concussion.
I just clearly pressed that main button. I'll just die, mother.
Looks like some solid wood scrap there.
Flakes more than you. Come on, buddy. My picture's on the box. It's the truth, Tony. Tiebreaker. Who's got the deeper voice? They're great. I win. I win. Oh, you're cute when you're wrong.
Not all 5G networks are created equal.
A perfect fit.
T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, most reliable 5G network.
Someday you'll be able to do that, but it's not today.
Responds to snoring automatically. So no hiding under the pillow or opting for the couch. Your best sleep all night, every night. And now save up to $500 on adjustable mattress sets.
How great is it that we get to tell everybody how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need? I mean, sorry.
No, buddy.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Garden fresh salad, drizzled with our signature Italian dressing. Or 4 homemade soups to choose from. Plus, fresh out of the oven breadsticks. Our famous never-ending first course is so good, you might just forget you still have chicken Alfredo to look forward to. Enjoy never-ending super salad and breadsticks on us before every meal. Only at Olive Garden. We're all family here. What we value most should be held in our hands. A trust that fuels us and
getting harder to see.
Every Cape Cod original chip is made with just potatoes, oil, and sea salt. And yet, there's nothing else like it. Cape Cod chips. Savor what's special. Need better sleep? Try Nature's Bounty Sleep 3, a unique tri-layer supplement that calms you, helps you fall asleep faster, and stay asleep longer. Great sleep comes naturally with Sleep 3, only from Nature's Bounty.
This box once tailed a chugga-chugga. Now it's just off track.
You've got to take this more seriously.
America's Got Talent premieres Tuesday on NBC.
I don't care what technology says.
Stay away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month.
Benson. Hello? Samantha Earl.
Put her on speaker.
Who is this?
Olivia, come here.
How did you get this number?
Olivia? Agency, don't you remember?
What the hell are you doing?
It's a voice changer. Intelligence agencies use it. It allows you to alter your voice however you want.
What's your point?
This whole thing could be a sick joke. This sweet little girl doesn't even exist.
Olivia! Sorry, Maria, I like you. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I'm not angry, Maria. I'm really not. Why don't you say the rhyme again? This time I'm gonna listen really hard so I can learn it too. Nobody would invent the nightmare that she has been through. Why try to poke holes in her story rather than try to find her? Just find out the truth story.
Whoever's doing this likes food toys. He's already using at least one device.
What are you talking about?
Listen to the background. That same sequence of car horns repeats every 7 minutes. The traffic sounds are on a tape loop. It's called sound cover. It enables any smart app to pretend he's somewhere that he's not, like an airport freeway anyway.
So can't we track these guys to the gadget? I mean, where do you buy them?
Sound cover is only available through a website in Germany where Snap 2 I am. Voice changers are available at any spy store in the country.
You may be right. I may be an idiot, but I'm talking to this girl until I'm proven wrong. She's been
Give him a hand. Super effective.
No, it's not.
But she's supposed to be dead. Not the daughter.
Hot metal.
Dad in Las Vegas. Honduran cops taking photos from mom. Tell Liv. I don't know if this makes it better or worse.
I'm looking for Captain Craven.
You found him.
Special Agent Richard Surveillance, FBI, and I need that phone from.
This way.
Maria Racina is dead.
A cut was taken into her dad's Las Vegas lost her death and was surprised by the border patrol.
They find a body?
No.
Well, that's convenient. What if this cousin is a sleaze and instead of losing...
Daytime means the clock to nighttime is ticking.
Is it? She's living with a guy who said he's her dad and she doesn't even know his last name. If Maria Racina is dead, then who was not on the phone?
Oh, no. Honduran cops sending us photos of Maria from the mother.
Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold.
Maria, I have something to tell you. Your mother is alive. The police in
Let's see.
just spoke with her. Richard's lying to you. Your mother's alive. Maria, I have to ask you a question. What happened when you were in the desert?
Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you... Freedom is not worth having in a world that's doomed.
Any ideas? Yes, we think so.
Here's the first line of defense.
Assume Maria's telling the truth.
How do we fix this?
The cell company has been
That's a bomb lobber. Back in the spot, wrecked it. That twirly wheel works that drain pipe.
I'll get the photo to the museum. Wait, hold on. Show it to Olivia first. Let's make sure it's not another stunt.
Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain.
No.
Everything's clocking together.
I love them. I love to have a child.
Maria with signals from mom.
Put a key in there. Keep going.
Do you remember your
That cage is holding a helper.
Do you remember what you were wearing? I'm looking for something that might help us find you. Hold on. Sweetheart, I need you to hold on right now, okay? Montreal SPU did a mailing to all precincts. Photos of the room and know what happened. No, baby, you need to hang on, okay? Just 1 second. Why don't you sing me a song?
They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Wants revenge on those who caged them, but trust you'll take care of it.
Montreal SPU has seen her dozens of reports that I'm never able to identify.
I got it.
It's her. She said there was a picture of a garden on the wall. You convinced? This man is one of the worst child pornographers they've ever seen, and they don't know a thing about.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable.
I'm trying to sure it's exhausted. Please tell me that you got something on the trace.
We know how he's rebooting the call, but not where he's doing it.
Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense.
Sweetheart, can you describe the picture on the wall for me?
Red means danger.
Yes. Come on, baby, keep talking to me.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks sploding. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. It's complicated. Give it another try. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
I know that you can do this.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Who is this?
This is the police. We know exactly where you are.
No, you don't.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too.
Celebrate every summer moment with Casey Petty. Banana Boat Sunscreen is all about protecting the fun on Earth. From making a splash pad to exploring fun. Our sunscreen is good for you and reef-friendly. Banana Boat Sunscreen lasts as long as the fun does. Meet the 4-year-old who refused to wear pants this morning. Why? Won't wear pants. We'll eat Eggo waffles. Get your wings where you fit. When you Lego,
You know what? I'll say I'm done. First off, like, it was a little bit frustrating at first.
That's a low price.
It's a low price. That's a low price. That's a low price. Can you let me shop? It's a low price.
You're too low on scrap.
I can get you a new one tomorrow.
At Amazon, anytime is a good time to save.
Curiosity pushes you forward. It's what inspired Naomi to create an unrivaled wine using the best from California to push flavor in new directions for a taste like no other. Naomi, flavor forward. Tempur-Pedic's mission is to give you truly transformative sleep, so no more tossing and turning, because only Tempur-Pedic uses a proprietary material that adapts and responds to your body, so you get deep, uninterrupted sleep. And now see up to $500 on adjustable mattress sets.
You deserve a car that thrills you. A car that puts goosebumps on your goosebumps. This is the new Nissan. Okay, at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new customers, they get our best deals. You got your existing customers, they also get our best deals. Everyone gets the deals. Question. Got it. But why did you use a permanent marker? Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm going to get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives new and existing customers the same great deals on all smartphones. Get up to $700 off our latest 5G smartphones.
The Thoughts and Fun Spring Box is here. You could call it a guilty pleasure, but when I'm paying so little for so much, I don't feel very guilty. Customize your Spring Box today. Use code YES for 40% off your first box.
We're Talar, and we're not like other meal kits. We don't just deliver real, fresh food. Our smart oven does the cooking for you. Just scan the barcode and relax until dinner is ready. Try it risk-free for 100 days at Tovala.com.
How is everyone?
Okay, so did you get the email that I sent yesterday? Okay, you're all set. Thanks, Mom. Now that you do it all from home, make sure your home can do it all with Xfinity XFi. Get whole home Wi-Fi with the next generation XFi Pod. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Tuesdays at 8, 7 Central on USA.
Amber Alert is out on Maria. Montreal sent us more photos. Watch us going through and looking for location cues. Finn and Tyrannus are at the cell company switchboard.
And the judge has given us warrants to examine company employee files, cross-check that sex offender registry.
We'll find this guy.
He's not going to be on any registry. He took a girl that nobody would miss. He kept her in a place that nobody would find.
We'll find him through the cell company. If he just hacked in, he'll still have left some trace.
Even if we catch him, he's had plenty of time to get rid of the body.
I knew you had a date.
Yeah. Even had theater tickets.
To what?
Spamalot.
I hear it's funny. Detective Tintuola, come and pollute your soul with some child porn, my friend.
Any luck with the phone company?
No. You get anything here?
Not yet.
Hey, look at this beside the bed.
What? Cup?
The logo on it.
Fell. Felipe's.
Felipe's business.
She read the cup, that's why she thought that Richard brought her food from there.
The place burnt down. He wants to go back there.
Across the street from Felipe is an electronics store. A personal communications suite.
What do you want to know? I want you to answer. These keys will open the door.
Hey! Get that!
Give me that light.
Maria! Maria?
Punch that ticket.
Maria! got her an hour ago. She could still be alive.
It's a rare sight. Treasure it. Wildlife here is teetering on the brink of extinction. We all are. The meat-eater again. Nothing seems to satiate his hunger. The gnat is done for unless you intervene.
What?
Don't let the attention to detail lead you to believe that Honda is a delicate machine. You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there is always a capacity to impress.
If you want to spend this whole operation underground for a while, then you're on the spot with Bang Shelter 16. Don't distract this beastie. It's working.
How about a strong female character? We've added a lady exec to the top floor. Bosses wait for no one.
The Boss Baby Family Business. PK in theaters and streaming on Peacock July 2nd.
This is Maria Racinos. I spoke to her for more than 2 hours today on your
The
phone.
Scanaptrut outpost. The Jagni tribe first nested here long ago.
Everything that you did to her here in this room. We have hundreds of photos like this, all taken here.
Please, I honestly don't know what you're saying. I'm a day trader. I live on Long Island.
Why do you have the keys to the store?
It belongs to my dad. I hardly ever come here. I'm trying to sell it.
Then where are you going to make a job for him?
I would never do such a thing. I swear, I haven't been down here in years. Maybe one of the people who work for my dad kept keys. I can give you names.
Why are you here tonight?
Had a business meeting downtown. I stopped by to check everything was okay.
You know where she is. Now, if she dies, I promise you I will make the rest of your life hell.
You can't do this to me. A woman lawyer.
Says they've been waiting for you to help. Just keep going while you can and don't stop until all outposts are under your control. Says scouts spotted a moth nest close to the outpost. If you destroy that, the moths should infest the place, looking for a new home.
Ben!
If I'm not under arrest, I want to go.
You said you had a business meeting.
Figures the moths will drive everyone in the outpost nuts. That's when you dive in.
She said we had too loud. Divide up, look ready, disturb, darker, footprint. Go.
It's harder for others to see you in the dark. Pang pang, slammer. Just get to it and destroy it. Night covers the land.
These are their stories. Who found it? One of our custodians told them we'll run out of an empty classroom. Hey, what happened? They won't tell us. Whoever to your picture?
Nice work. No more moth's nest.
These police officers need a couple seconds. I do for you guys.
There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
You know what? This bottle was my original.
clothes make you look unnaked. He says you did a great job capturing the rival second outpost. You've earned the privilege of wearing the tribe's colors. Believes you'll make them all proud, too.
Well, I got that outfit. Now it's time for me to end this episode. So we got a long journey. When I mean long, I mean long. Cause this map is kind of huge. If I'm not mistaken, this is huge. So, wait. Did that tree somehow grow that fast? Huh. Anywho. It's like a huge freaking map. Now I start getting it. But anywho, I'm finna end it. I will play this game tomorrow. And as always, your boy Brainiac Jones signing off, yo. Peace out, yo. Oh my God.